Hi everyone, welcome to Score with me. This is IB, and today we have come with a few questions from simplification. So this time we have not come with any tricks, but we have come with a solution for few of the simplification questions that have been asked in previous years. So come, let's get started. Getting into the first question, we have taken this question from RBI assistant that was asked last year. So this question gives us 20 percentage of 1500 plus 22.5 percentage of 1000 gives us how much? This question involves percentage. And remember, whenever percent comes, it means it is divided by 100. So 20 percentage simply means 20 by 100 of is nothing but multiplication of 1500. This single term gives us two zeros in the denominator and percentage is followed luckily by another number having two zeros. Knowingly or unknowingly, we must be able to cancel zeros the instant we look at the question. So we must be able to understand that whenever a question has percentage in the term, that means two zeros are going to come in the denominator, and this helps us to understand that these two zeros are going to be cancelled with any number having another zeros in the numerator. So if you have a question having percentage and that is followed by another number having two zeros or more than that, definitely the zeros in the numerator and zeros in the denominator that percentage gives are definitely going to get cancelled. So without even thinking, we can rewrite this question as 20 into 15 and followed by same pattern here. 22.5 percentage here also two zeros are going to come in denominator. They are definitely going to be cancelled with the two new zeros that the next number gives. So here also you can rewrite this number as 22.5 into 10. This is nothing but 20 into 15 is 30, that is 300 plus point, a decimal and a zero. Again that point and decimal vanishes. This becomes 225. So this is nothing but 525, hence our answer is option number A. This question should not take more than 30 seconds and this will give us an answer very quickly. Now we have here another previous year asked question that was asked in RRB clerk prelims. So this question is a number involving mixed fractions. When mixed fraction comes, we must know that 7 1 by 2 can be written as 7 plus 1 by 2. This is the same as 7 and a half. So this question we can rewrite as 7 plus 1 by 2 minus 2 minus 1 by 2. This is 2 and a half is written as 2 plus 1 by 2. Since there is a minus sign outside, both the numbers become negative. That is equal to 50 by, say for example, x is the undefined number or number that we need to find. This question changes as 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 get cancelled. So we have now two numbers having different symbols. So they have to be subtracted. 7 minus 2 is simply 5. That is equal to 50 by x. These two get cancelled and we are left with 10 in the numerator. Hence, x is equal to 10. This question should not take for us to solve more than 10 seconds. This was a very easy question. Getting into the third question, 18 plus 5 and 2 minus 128 plus x square is equal to 802. This involves question having x square. Remember, we need to find the value of x, not x square. So first let us simplify the even numbers, not even the similar numbers having same units place. So 18 is there and here we have 128. These two numbers have same units place. So 128 minus 18 is going to give you 110. Since 128 is a bigger number, minus 128 has minus sign before it, so this becomes minus. Plus x square is 802. We'll bring this 512 here. This becomes minus 512. So this gives you x square is equal to, the resultant of this is 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 minus 1 is 10 minus 1, that is 9. So you have 7 minus 5, that is 2. And this minus 110, when it comes to right hand side, becomes plus 110. This gives you the value of x square to be 400. We need the value of x, not of 4x. So not of x square. So what we need to do is, we taking square root on both the sides. Okay, if we take square root on both the sides, square root of x square is x, and here you have square root of 400. We know that 400 is the square of 20. Hence, x is nothing but 20. Therefore, our answer is option B, that is 20. X is 20. Getting into the fourth question. This question has 360 divided by some number should be equal to 12 into 6 minus 3 cube. Directly let us get into the answer. 360 divided by x is going to be equal to 12 into 6, that is 72, and 3 cube is nothing but 27. Hence, the number that we need, that is x, is nothing but 360 divided by the result of 72 minus 27. 2 minus 5 will give you 5, and 7 minus 2, that is, now it has become 6 minus 2 is 45. 45 and 360 both go in 9's table. So 9 5s are 45, 9 4, and this gives you x is equal to 8. Hence our answer is option number. This was a direct question. Getting into the fifth question. Here we have sum and differences of few mixed fractions. Remember, whenever we have mixed fraction, a mixed fraction can be split as a whole number and a smaller fraction. So here 1 2 by 7, this can be split and written as 1 plus 2 by 7. Similarly, 3 4 by 7 can be written as minus 3 minus 4 by 7. And the next one, 18 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to x by 7 plus 15 plus 1 by 2. Now going for cancellation, we see if there are any terms that are common in both left hand side and right hand side. So we see that 1 by 2 is common in both the sides, so we cancel them out. Next we see the whole numbers. In the whole numbers, we have got two set of numbers which on adding minus 3 plus 18 will give you 15, and that 15 is present in the right hand side. So rather than changing the numbers from right side to left side, we can cancel it off at a stretch, because the less we write, the faster we can finish the questions. So now what are we left with? We are left with 1 plus 2 by 7 minus 4 by 7 is equal to x by 7. Now in the left hand side, two fractions with the same denominators. So when fractions have the same denominators, numerators can either be added or subtracted. So this results in 2 minus 4 by 7 is equal to x by 7. So this gives us 1 minus 2 by 7 is equal to x by 7. Thus, on further taking LCM gives us 7. Here, numerator 7 minus 2 is equal to x by 7. Since 7 is same in both the denominators, we can cancel them out. 7 minus 2 is x. That gives us the answer as x is equal to 5. So our answer is option B. X is equal to 5. So this is how we split and solve the questions when it involves mixed fractions. In this session, we had tried to cover 5 questions which were asked for previous year exams. So hope this session had been useful and beneficial for all the aspirants, and please give your comments in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to add if you have got any suggestions in the future videos. So hope to see you soon with yet another video. Until then, take care. Bye.